Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber. Thanks for stopping by for episode number 102, spinning number 102, where we talk about the music I listened to this week. I put a thing on the thumbnail that do you remember K-Tel? We'll get to that one. But let's get going here. Go down there and hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed and you're watching, please do so. Help the channel grow some more. Everybody put comments down there. Let me know what you think about these albums if you have them, or what's your favorite that you listened to this week. So here we go. We're going to open up the first album of the week. Is a 1978 LP titled "City Lights" by Dr. John. Now this is still in shrink. This was his first album for Horizon Records. After it came out, Entertainment Weekly wrote that the album established Dr. John as a skilled songwriter. That's nice comments to hear. I'm sure it was to him too. Dr. John's act, he is from New Orleans. His act combined New Orleans style rhythm and blues with psychedelic rock and elaborate stage shows that bordered on voodoo religious ceremonies, including elaborate costumes and headdresses. As soon as I don't think I have anything by Dr. Hook in the collection. I might, but I forgot to look that up. But as soon as I heard the very first song as it was playing, my mind automatically thought New Orleans. It took me back to my visits down to that town, which I really, really like. It's very nice jazz, soul, and rhythm and blues music. I didn't feel too much psychedelic in here. Played very good. It's in really good shape. I got this on Whatnot. And for the week, because I liked it a lot. It took me back, give me some good memories. I'm going to give this a VG for this week. That's City Lights, the 1978 album by Dr. John. Well, then we're going to be moving way up in the years, and we're going to be going to 2025 this year. I don't know what I was getting when I purchased this one here, because I'll show you here. They showed me this on the Whatnot. On this side, there's black, and we know it's not the black album that everybody thinks of. And on the back, we got House of Artifacts, which looks like the backside of an album. So I didn't really know what I was going to get it, but I got it anyway. It's the only thing. It's by the name of the album is House of Artifacts. The name of the group is House of Artifacts. This was released in 2025. And it's the only thing I have in the collection by them. And this is their first. This is their self-titled album. And it's a 4-piece outfit from Salina, Kansas. And they weave together the sounds of 70s progressive rock, Latin music, and psychedelia. It's in really, really good shape. I tried to look up some information about this group, and there's not a lot written about them anywhere. And I found the album to be mostly mellow, with a few harder things towards the end. And it is prog throughout. And because a lot of the other, probably rated against, I should be rating only this week, but I'm going to give it G plus. Because of all the other prog that I have that I feel is at a much higher class. So I'm going to give it G plus. I don't know if I'm doing if I should be doing that or not. Should be rating against things that are only been listened to this week, I would imagine. Okay, the next album we got here, we're going back to 1983, and it's an album by Dave Edmunds titled Information. This was his second release for Arista Records in the UK and Columbia Records in the US. It's the first time that Edmunds in the solo career collaborated with an outside producer. Electric Light Orchestra frontman Jeff Lynne produced two of the songs on the album, the title track and the Lynne penned Slipping Away. Okay, and this is the US version. This is the Columbia release. Slipping Away, the one that was written by Jeff Lynne, became Edmunds' first American top 40 hit in 13 years and his last top 40 hit to date, reaching number 39 on the Billboard Hot 100. The album itself reached number 51 on the Billboard 200 charts and number 92 in the UK. This is the only thing I got by Dave Edmunds in the album, and that's probably why I bid on it, because I figured I wanted to get so I knew that. But I didn't find this album too appealing. To me, the mix of pop, rock, country, and new wave just wasn't to my liking, that particular mix. So I'm only going to give this a G. This is Dave Edmunds' 1983 album, Information. Okay, moving along. We're going to be talking about some Don McLean music. This one's in the shrink also. And the album is Chain Lightning from 1980. Believe it or not, it's the only thing I have by Don McLean in the collection. Still in the shrink. Put it there so you can see the tracks. It was recorded in Nashville between June and August 78 and featured many that the city's noted session players as well as backup vocals from the Jordanaires from the 60s. Pretty cool stuff there. Got a nice inner here. In good shape. Was first released in December of 78 in the UK and other markets, but not released for another 2 years in the US, following the delayed success in the European markets. Finally got started going. The lead single, Crying, which was written by Roy Orbison and Joe Melson, became a major hit for McLean, reaching number 1 in the UK and singles chart in June of 1980, thus the American release. The album was subsequently repackaged and released in the US, where it also became a success with Crying, reaching the top 5 in early 1981. This is pretty mellow throughout the album, and definitely not in the class of American Pie from 9 or 10 years previous to this. So overall, I'm only going to give it an F+. Now, is it F+ against this week? Or is it F+ against because I talked about American Pie? Let me know in the comments which way I should be going on this. What you think I should be going on this. All right, we're going to get down to the CDs for the week. This is short. As we just finished up this one here. The 1980 album, Chain Lightning by Don McLean. Okay. The first album is number 100, or first CD is number 167. It's a 1993 album, by Prince, The Hits 1. I have 3 LPs and 6 CDs in the collection. This compilation marked the first time the single version of Kiss was made available on a CD. When it was released, it debuted. And I'm having a heck of a time right here, right now, getting this out of here. It debuted at number 19 on the Billboard 200 chart and was certified platinum in 1995. The album has sold over 1.4 million copies in the U.S. as of April 2016. That's just the U.S. Coming out in the year that it did, got a whole lot of them here. 1993. I believe it was designed to introduce Prince's music to a new generation of music lovers, and did its job. I also have this on LP. I don't know if you're going to be able to read this or not. I'll put the back of the thing up. Get close, and then you see the OBS reflection, huh? Okay, I'll put this up there. I don't know how well you'll be able to read it. The tracks. Wow. Remember When Doves Cry. Let's Go Crazy. 1999. Lots of great signs of the thing. A lot of really good stuff on here. I really like this. I guess because I wouldn't have it on the LP and the CD if I didn't. And so I'm giving it VG for the week. That is Prince's 1993 issue. I can't even find the first page of this anymore, right? Oh. All right. It's a 1990 issue, CD issue of 1993 CD issue of The Hits 1. Okay. Moving on, it's a 1992 album. More towards the rock and hard rock type. This is Grave Dancers Union by Soul Asylum from 1982. It's the only thing I have in the collection by them. There are the tracks. This was the 6th studio album by the American alternative rock band. The album features a song, which I probably bought this album because of the song, Runaway Train, which reached number 5 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 and is the biggest hit of Soul Asylum's career. The song, Runaway Train, also won a Grammy in 1994 as the best rock song. And again, that's probably the reason that I bought it. I really like that song. And the album did chart in 17 different countries worldwide, 7 different charts worldwide. It's a little controversy about the album cover, but so be it. The other songs on the time were all art or alternative rock nature. I'm only a semi-fan, I guess, of alternative rock. So there's guys like Dave Mason, not Dave Mason. I forget his name now. Anyway, Dave Matthews. I don't like it. Oh, but anyway, so we're not talking about that. We're talking about Soul Asylum. The album was pretty good. You know, it was good throughout. Didn't make me want to turn it off. So I'm going to give it G plus for the week, based on Runaway Train and based on the other songs didn't turn me off. All right, so that was Grave Dancers Union by Soul Asylum from 1992. Okay, now we get to the last one of the week, which comes out of the collection, pulls it out. You already saw it on the thumbnail, so now we're going to talk about it. This is a Superstar collection by various artists. By K-Tel, published by K-Tel. 36 original songs and 36 original stars. This was their final offering of 1978. And was their third annual 36-track double album collections featuring songs they had previously released on their other albums. I don't think I have anything else by K-Tel in the collection. This was on TV a lot. You would see a lot of advertisement for that. This one is pretty well packed. It has only a lone song failing to make the top 40 and a whooping 8 number 1 songs. When they released this Superstar collection, they had potential to do very well on the K-Tel scale, whatever that scale is. The music. So we do have some more pictures in here. Probably known today, lumped into yacht rock. But back in the day, it was originally known as West Coast Sound or Adult-Oriented Music, or rock, AOR. It's a broad music style commonly associated with soft rock and one of the most commercially successful genres of the mid-70s into the mid-80s. Drawing on sources such as smooth soul, smooth jazz, R&B, and disco. Of course, you know, you got 2 albums, 2 LPs, and you got 36 songs. There's no way they can get them in all in their length, so all the songs were shortened in length. I could hear most of the places where they shortened it, they were doing it with they were fading it out when they were doing the recording, and I could hear the fade out going, and a lot of it was just cut just before an instrumental version or so forth. But anyway, needless to say, I knew that going in buying the record that there wouldn't be lengthy songs on there because of the number of them on there. Okay, this was nice tunes, and I understand why they were shortening, but I'm still not a big fan of shortening that. So because of the nice collection of songs on here, I'm going to give it a G plus for the week. That is Superstar Collection by various artists from 1978. Well, that's it for what I listened to this week. Now's the time we're going to go take a really quick look at what did I pick for my top ones of the week coming out here. First one I picked was the very first one we saw, City of Lights by Dr. John from 1978. I rated it VG. I really enjoyed that. Brought back some great memories about New Orleans and that style of music to me. New Orleans is probably my second favorite town that I like to be in. And my first one is Memphis because they're both music. Nashville would be third. Okay, then the next one. So I was pretty hard grading most of these other ones a week. The next one was The Hits by Prince from 1993. You know, that was another VG for the week. And I must have liked it if I got both it and the LP. So tell me what you think down there, folks. Leave me some comments. I want to thank you all for stopping by. So Cal Saber said, take care of yourselves out there. Be kind to each other and stay safe.